Alright, that's a good time to cut in as any. Although, one of these days I'm going to learn that I have to start talking before I start streaming. Like, clear all the cobwebs out. Hey guys, I'm playing Hollow Knight. This is the Dark Souls of Metroidvania, is what this is. It's this game's way bigger and more difficult than I thought it would be. I'm kind of late in the game, I think. I don't even know. Conway, what happened to my eye? I fell off my house. Fell off my house trying to climb down because I was drunk and climbed up on the roof to watch fireworks. So I bashed my face on a concrete wall. And here I am. I got my stitches out this morning. So. Yes, back to disclaimers. If you haven't played this game, I would actually recommend you not watch this, because it's actually pretty fun to figure all this game out on your own, to go into it blind. So most Metroidvanias have a pretty good flow to them. Like, you kind of know when you're not going the right way. Upgrades tend to flow. Hollow Knight is not necessarily that way. It's much more of an old Zelda or like a Dark Souls. You can go to the wrong place very early, and you can get really lost, because the map mechanic doesn't really tell you where you are the first time you go somewhere. So, figuring your way out in this game is part of the fun, also part of the frustration. So if you if you were to see this map, it might actually like tip you off to some things. Also, some of the upgrades you get, if you see me using them, it might tip you off and stuff like that too. So, Resonator and Forever Zero HP, thank you guys for the resubs. Broken, thank you for the Prime sub. No, is this your second time? No, Paige, this is my first time playing this game. Hey, Riley, thank you for the resubbing for the Prime. I feel, yeah, Otter, that's a bummer. I'm further than you. If you're playing through for the first time, I don't know. You can keep the stream on and not look at it, or I don't know. Whatever. I'm telling you to leave, Resonator. I feel like I'm over the hump. If you watch me play, I think it's not going. I suspect it may not actually affect your gameplay at all, because I might be at a point where game audio seems to be cutting in and out. No, it's ducking. It's ducking, but it's not entirely synchronized with my voice. OBS has sidechain ducking, but the sidechain ducking does not compensate for lag adjustment. So when I put my console through my Elgato, it adds some lag into the stream. I have to delay my voice and my webcam to match that lag. However, the sidechain here, I can't fix it, but I can adjust it. I can change the lag so that it at least the ducking isn't off. It's something, no, hold on. Okay, I have now adjusted the ducking attack and release, and hopefully that actually syncs the sidechain back to where it ducks as I talk and not slightly before, and that it releases slightly after and not right as I finish talking. I hope that works, but it's meant to make the game audible, because I like representing games properly, and that involves having them be audible because the music is really good, the sound effects are really good. But I also like, people want to hear me talk for some reason, so. Well, to PC this weekend. Nice, Resonator. Yeah, it's fun to step up. Oh shit, hold on. Oakley Boombox. Oh wait, how could you even hear it? I didn't even have the game audio turned on. Now it, oh, wait. Shit, I hit so many buttons. Sorry. Oakley Boombox, thank you for subbing for a year. Grace, thank you for subbing for over a year. That's incredible. God, I'm gonna figure this out someday, I promise. Okay. Hit too many buttons. What's we can track in here? Yeah, okay, so this is kind of a weird ambient track. But I feel like it right now. It's my destiny to be hounded by audio issues. It's my fault. I mean, I make it a little too hard on myself, I think, but I missed Plubus resubbing. Oh, Dick Puke. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate that. Did I miss Magic Turtle? I did. I missed. Oh yeah, Plubus, thank you for the resub. Riley, Magic Turtle, thank you. Oh, and that's Magic Turtle, that's 2 months with Prime sub. Broken Base, how did I miss all this? What was I doing? Anyway, thank you guys for the subs. That's 2 subs. Should I go get high or not? Guy Pineri, when's the last time you got high? Because if it was too recent, maybe give it a break. But if it's been a while, fuck it. And also, if you don't have anything else to do, who cares? Alright. Oakley Boombox, thank you. Yeet, thank you for arriving to the stream. All right, please enjoy this track. And for everyone who's high, you'll probably enjoy it too. Yep, that was 21 Pilots, everybody. My favorite band, 21 Pilots. Great band, 21 Pilots. Hey, give it up for 21 Pilots, everybody. You smoked 2 drugs, Christopher? Oh shit. It's a red letter night. If you got both drugs. I didn't know you could handle that. Clearly you've been a drug boy for a while, my dude. You must have liberated thoughts. It's all the fun us crew going to be at RTX? Yes, RTX Austin, yeah. We try to get everyone there. Yeah, Dick Puke, you're in the gamer zone now, my man. Too late. You got consumed in the zone. The gamer zone. I like this track. It's reminiscent. It's kind of like... It's like a dash of Lord and a dash of Sleigh Bells, whatever. Okay, so here's the second sub-hype. I've already lost the... Oh, Magic Turtle 93. You have subbed for 2 months in a row with Twitch Prime. Therefore, you are owed a track, and I hope you like it.
Queen, you got something up your sleeve, don't you? Oh, wait a minute.
Alright, it's not Caro Caro Bonito. It's a band called Let's Eat Grandma, which is a pretty great name for a band. Alright. Sub-hype's concluded for now. But yeah, track is Hot Pink by Let's Eat Grandma. Wait, you fucking told me. What? 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 Whatever. Maybe you got me. Oh, okay, not me. Never mind. Okay, so as near as I can tell, there is only one upgrade that I don't have, and you know, if you've played a Metroidvania, typically you scout the map for those little dangly bits that go off into black, which means you could go there but haven't been able to. Actually, I know that one right there that I'm pointing at. Check the bits donation. Yeah, thank you, Impledob. Thank you for that. I remember that one. I actually just got the upgrade to be able to get there. So there's one there. There's one there. So this game is really good, but unlike most Metroidvanias, is kind of gnarly about traversal. The your fast travel is this little guy, and you have to unlock the stations, and it's really easy to miss them. Same with getting maps. It's not easy. And also the traversals are sometimes really, really goddamn far away from where you need to go. I don't think City of Tears connects to that place, so I have to go to Queen Station and do this goddamn run again. So, this game's kind of weird and kind of messed up. It's pretty gothy. Yeah. I lost a fight with the ground. I lost a fight with gravity. Oh, yeah. Axiom Verges. So, it's weird. Axiom Verge, it was still faster to get around. A lot of the... So the map makes it make all these rooms look like they flow really, really well. But within those rooms, there's a lot of fucking walls and shit. You basically have to S-curve your way through every single area. And it takes a long time. And kind of like Dark Souls, you can't ever really sleep on the enemies. I'm starting to get to where it doesn't matter. Like, I have enough health and I've upgraded enough that I can just sort of blast my way through it. But, this game will fuck you. And it got kind of a death run mechanic like Dark Souls, where you have to reclaim your souls. And some progression is locked behind upgrades you have to buy, and they're very expensive. Some upgrades you buy and you don't even know what they do, so that's cool. What was the dev time for this game? I don't know, but it's really good. It's a lot bigger and more involved than I thought it would be. I really love to play this game, so I'm gonna leave. Good luck with the game. Oh, thank you, Spook. Yeah, I don't fault anyone for wanting to keep this game a solitary experience. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. If you fall into spikes or like a stage hazard, you reset, which kind of opens the door for there being lots of really annoying... Oh, I've already opened that. Lots of annoying spike tracks. There's traps and stuff. Oh, they kickstarted it? Man, they did a great job. I didn't know this was a Kickstarter game. This is a really unique concept to try and sell on Kickstarter. We're gonna make this game about this, like, other world full of, like, bugs and weird cricket creatures. It's gonna be like a Metroidvania, but we're gonna make it really hard. There's gonna be a story there, but it's gonna be all Kickstarter-y, and... That's really interesting. I'd like to see the original pitch for this game. Yeah, man. I heard a lot of good things about it. Oh, I love this little guy. Ah. Bill. Gonna keep it going in the background. I think that's probably wise. I think I'm probably at the point where I'm not sure that things would get too spoiled, because all the stuff that would be spoiled I kind of already done, I think, so. Considering buying this, but I'm not really sure I should. I really, really like this game. I don't know that I'd recommend it to just everybody. It's really good, but so is Dark Souls, and I wouldn't just tell anyone to go infested Metroidvania with horned protagonists support the Kickstarter now. Yeah, kinda. I'm starting to think that there's even more to this game than even more to this game than even I understand. So, if anyone... If there are any... Oh, Wiser Panda, thank you for the resub. Abe loves you. Well, thank you for watching me stream. I enjoy it. So I'm glad that you enjoy it too. Okay, so if there are any Hollow Knight scholars in chat, I have a question. Something that hasn't really clicked for me yet. Occasionally, when I do certain in-game actions, there will be a, like an icon in the upper left, like below the health bar, and it'll say something like enchanted or attuned with like a little icon. And it's not inventory. As near as I can tell, it's telling me that a world state has changed. Because levels change, and I don't know why. There's like a whole section of the game that has become infected now, and all the enemies are way harder there, and certain places have been locked off. I don't know what happened. I think I just did a thing. I know I'm terrible at 2D platformers, and it would just tilt me. It's a pretty tough 2D platformer, yeah. Oh, motherfuck. Oh, I'm back in Fog Canyon. God damn it, I hate this place. So the map mechanic in this game is really interesting. When you go to a new area, you can't see anything. Not even, like, it doesn't even show you places you've been. It shows you nothing until you find a little dude who sells you a map. Once you have a map, you still don't have a map of the entire area. You have like the basic you have the basic areas, or like the initial areas, and then you have to go to the new areas and then go to a save point, and then the Hollow Knight will fill it in with a pencil. So essentially, it'll give you a map of the places that you visited after you go to them and then go back to a save point. Which means if you miss anything, you only know once you've been to the area and gone back to a save point. Which means you have to go back to the area you just went to and go to all the new areas. And in the new areas, you might miss other places too, that you then have to go back to a save point to figure that out. So there's a lot of back and forth. As a result, it's an interesting mechanic. And it sure does make sure you know what you're doing. It can get tough when you enter an area for the first time and you don't know where to go or what to do, and it's not handholdy for sure. So some people like that, some people don't. Thanks for the resub, Space Kitty, and thank you for the Prime sub, Wiser Panda, or sorry, Vertigo Sloth. Thank you. Sounds more like an attempt to pad up playtime than provide an interesting mechanic. It's a little bit of both, Broken Base. I don't know that I wouldn't consider it padding, really. I don't think it's quite that. I think what it does is it maintains... Oh yeah, I'm back in the Infected Crossroads. Oh, okay, well... I think what it does is it forces you to explore without a safety net. Whether that's good or bad, I think is down to taste. I don't think that's a sort of thing that you can say is like a flaw in game design, because it's clearly intentional. And I've had some good experiences because of that. Trent Daddy, what happened to my eye? I fell off my roof. I was drunk, and I was up there watching 4th of July fireworks, and when I tried to climb back down, I fell, and I bashed my head on a concrete wall. The full story is going to be in this week's Dude Soup. All the glorious details of... Oh! So yeah, somebody's asking for advice about setting up dual monitors. I don't quite know what to tell you without more details. Oh! Shit. That was Alaska? It was awesome. Awesome, but holy shit, there are a lot of mosquitoes. Shit, man, these all explode. Fuck! Those do 2 damage each. Fuck! So the magic system is in... I'm about to die already because I'm eating these explosions. I don't... You get magic by hitting stuff. But if there's nothing to hit, you have no magic. And magic is the only ranged attack I have. Christ. You also heal with it. So... God damn it. Fuck! And I'm already dead. So, now I get to do a death run already. See, man? Remember? Okay, so I did go to a bench. Yeah. Somebody was asking for advice about doing 12 or 24-hour streams. No advice really. Just pace your caffeine intake. Don't start by chugging Red Bulls, you know? Wait until you're really tired, then start doing that stuff. Yeah. Don't attack the large squids. I mean, if they're in the way, you have to... You can't move through them. They will hurt you. We're pretty much at the same point. Oh, okay, cool. So hopefully this won't spoil anything for you. But yeah, the music is great. The art is great. The animations are wonderful. When I first started playing it, I was like, this is pretty good, but I feel like I understand this game. And it does that wonderful thing that I love when games do, is they just... This scope keeps opening up. And I still keep finding all this stuff that I didn't think would be in the game. There's stuff I don't even know yet. Like, I have a lot of inventory items that I don't know what they do. Like, there's journals, seals, idols. Like, these are just collectibles you pick up. And each one of them say, this item now holds little value except for those dedicated to the kingdom's history. Who is that? I haven't found that NPC. And if Chad, if you know who it is, don't tell me. I want to hold on to that. Or like these eggs. I'm picking up these eggs. What are those for? I don't know. Yeah, Otter, you know what to... Yeah. I want to beat the game first. And if I beat it, and if I fully explore the map, and I still haven't figured it out, then I'll go look for it. But... yeah. I assumed that I would find a, like, NPC that wants to buy them from me. That seems valid, because I can't imagine what they'd be worth aside from Geo, which is the game's currency. Or maybe if I trade enough of them, I get a Charm, which is basically the game's, like, skill system. Is this your favorite Switch game? No. I think that's still Breath of the Wild. That game is too fucking good. It's... I think there are things about Hollow Knight you could point... Well, I should be fair, I haven't finished Hollow Knight yet. But I think there are things about Hollow Knight you can point to and say, like... That could have been better. Very few things, but I think there are some things. But, like, just the fact that for some bosses, there's, like, an extra hard dream version you can fight for, like, optional upgrades and stuff. There's a magic system, there's, like, the charm system really lets you customize the skills and the way you play. Yeah, I haven't used the eggs yet, Otter. I don't know where they go. Hey, Geralt. Thank you for the Prime sub. What's up, Jesco? Oh, yeah, it's up there. Fuck yeah. Oh, I missed a spirit tree or whatever. There's also, kind of like Dark Souls, there's things you do in this game that kind of make you feel uncomfortable, if that makes any sense. Which is silly, because you're just a little bug man with, like, a little helmet on. But, okay, so... Let's talk about this. Alright, so there are, like, wisps or memories of people, like ghosts, basically. And it took me forever to get this, but you do get this secondary weapon, whoosh, called a Dream Nail. And that can hurt ghosts, or absorb them, or kill them, or whatever. I don't know, it's kind of unexplained. Of course there's one in here. So when you do that, sometimes that's a way to fight, like, optional boss fights. Witch Hunter, thank you for the reset. 38 months, man. This game really seems to imply that this world does not view you as a good guy. It really doesn't. It reminds me of something, I'm trying to remember what. It's sort of like you're an agent of destruction in a world that's already destroyed. So it's like you're not really a good guy, but it doesn't matter anymore. I look at it as you're putting the restless ghost to sleep, less grim that way. Yeah. Is this truly the Dark Souls of 2D platformers? Nashosaurus, it kind of is. And it's silly to say because that's such a fucking meme, but there's a lot of ways, both in like the storytelling, the mechanics, the tone, the gameplay. Kinda it is. Like the way that the map, like the fact that the map forces you to explore without any sort of guide. That's what Dark Souls does. Yeah! Fuck me! I do also find it pretty crazy how quickly damage can stack up in this game. Like, you take a damage, take a damage getting hit, you take a damage falling into a spike trap. Often those things happen in tandem. So it's just like pop, pop, and you've already lost 2 health. And you start with, I think, 5? I've gotten 2 upgrades since the beginning of the game. Fuck, I don't think I can... Can I wall climb off that? Nope. But yeah, my build, I guess, I just go for the nail extensions. I realize I like nail extensions. I go for the press-ons. I love the sound nails make when they hit an enemy. Yeah, so your sword is called a nail for some reason. And then the dream nail, when you hit enemies with that, you living or dead real creatures, you read what's on their mind, and that's how you get little hints about the lore of what's going on in this game. But like dream enemies, you basically absorb them. Is your nail upgraded? Yes, I've upgraded it twice. So I have the channeled nail, and then I need 2 more ore to upgrade it again, and I only have 1, so if I find another one, I can upgrade it. Evan the Icon, what happened to my eye? Two people who are already in chat, I apologize, but I'm going to end up having to say this a lot, I think. I fell off my house. I climbed on the roof to watch fireworks, and I fell off and smashed my face on a concrete wall, and then also landed on my shoulder, but you can't see that hurt. Also, there's a... Hold on. Wait, let me check camera framing here so I can make sure that I'm actually getting this. I actually scraped off a good chunk of skin from my foot, too, because I was barefoot at the time. I needed the traction to climb up onto the roof because I didn't have a ladder. So that's been fun because that's where socks and shoes go. So walking around has been just great. Zeltux, thank you for the Prime sub. It hasn't been that bad, to be honest. It looks a lot worse than it is, I'll admit. Wait, no, I didn't. Wait, what? Oh, clip that explanation, set up a Nightbot command to leave the chat every time somebody asks. Nightbot's there. So, I can't remember. I added Nightbot, and then people went fucking berserk with commands like they always do. Fuck. So I don't know if... Did somebody turn off the ability to add commands with Nightbot? Okay. Oh yeah. So that's... To me, that's the thing. That's the reason I wouldn't recommend this game to everybody. That was my fault. The reason I wouldn't recommend this game to everybody is because this game can get pretty goddamn trolly with its enemy placements. Like in a like Ninja Gaiden NES sort of way, it can just be a real motherfucker sometimes. Like it knows where you're going to jump, because of course it does, and it will put enemies right there, or have enemies just fly out at you, or some goddamn horseshit. I swear to God, I don't think I can. This isn't where I went before. I thought I went up. I don't like the way the camera's panning up like that. There's a boss fighter and NPC over there, and I don't want to like deal with that until I get my my shit back, because I might die again if I don't know what's going on. If I die again, I lose all the geo I was holding, which, to be frank, oh, here we go. At this point, it wasn't that much, but this game is still fair as long as you're patient and don't get greedy. I'll agree with that. And you know what that sounds like? Dark Souls. Was it here? Oh, okay, yeah. So when you die, you have a little, like, void version of yourself that you have to pop for a few times. Split Screen, thank you for the resub. Only you and added managers can change which commands available and can be used for your channel. Ah ha ha ha! Okay. No, I'm gonna make this a proper Twitch channel. I need to... And then it gives you your full magic meter back and all the geo you dropped. I do need to retrofit a couple things. In a lot of ways, I do try to keep this stream simple. I don't like have donation counters or bit cups or anything like that. Fuck. But there's a couple of things that would make just the experience better, I think. Shit. This is what it feels like trying not to be a backseat gamer. Otter, it's tough, isn't it? I get it, man. It's hard seeing somebody be bad at a thing and you know what to do to help, and you have to, like, bite your lip. No, I get it, man. I appreciate the discretion. I really do. Shit. Ugh. Ah! Yeah, it's... Christ. Hurt! It's not gonna work. Fuck! Oh. I'm getting my ass kicked here. I need a better tool to deal with these guys. I'll come back. Maybe if I have, like, more magic or something. I'll check out this place. Maybe it'll give me something. Fell down here the other day with 1,000 geo and lost it all trying to recover. Yeah, I lost like 1,200 geo while I was saving up to buy the light. And a lot of areas need that fucking thing. Hollow Knight made me feel like how I feel when I play Dark Souls for the first time. It's a really good experience. Ace, I agree. And because of that is why I would recommend, like, if you haven't played this. So Dark Souls has that moment where you're like, okay, I kind of get the game now. But those first 10 hours are pretty great when you're feeling out your way and the world is still new and scary. Hollow Knight has that sensation for sure, which is why I would be like, yeah, try and preserve your first experience with this game if you can. Is what I would recommend. I just like it a lot, which is why I'm playing it now. Typically, I try not to stream games like that. I try not to, like, play games that I feel have a really strong experience or a really strong independent experience. Fuck me. So this is an ability I don't have. I can't cross these walls. And this piece of paper on the ground is kind of a signpost that the mapmaker is near here, and I hate this. Because I need to buy the map for this area. You can hear him, too. The evil wall is kind of loud, but you can hear him humming. So you get the paper on the ground, and oh, actually, I think I'm on the other side of the wall. I think I might be able to get to him. Oh, Cornifer? Cornifer is in Dirtmouth. I bought all her shit. Yeah, I think I can actually get to him. Yes! You son of a bitch!
Make him noise.
Oh no, that's Cornifer. Who? His wife is, like, running the shop in Dirtmouth, right? You're a real son of a bitch, Cornifer. Alright. So. Oh, I'm near one of the Dreamers. That's a little scary. Pathanara? Okay. I feel like there's going to be a secret there. Got to the part where I set up how the monitors look IRL, but I can't progress from there. Set how they look in real life. You mean like where you put them on the desk? What the fuck? God damn it, it's cycled all the way around. I mean, are they both plugged into power and plugged into plugged into video ports on the back of your PC? I can run you through some basic troubleshooting. I tried Chef Brigade. Yes. That's a fun game. I like match 3s. I like simple color-based puzzle games like that. Not kind of reminds me of Puzzle Fighter in a weird way. The whole idea of, like, matching colors to make larger chunks of color. One's VGA, one's HDMI. Wow, you're spanning the decades. Okay, since you said VGA and HDMI, is one a video card and the other one's on your motherboard? Which is to say, so your computer has a vertical strip of like USB ports and stuff on one side, and then later down there might be a horizontal series of video ports. If you have them plugged into different things, that might be your problem. Some of us here are working with old rigs that use both VGA and HDMI. Yeah, no, I do too. Some of us support. I'm not judging, man. My setup here has that. I use VGA for my streaming PC. It's fine. They're both on the same one. Okay, that's interesting. So one works and the other one doesn't? HDMI doesn't support above 75 hertz. Oh, that's why I have to use DisplayPort. I didn't know that. Okay, well, that makes sense. God damn it. Alright. I'll do something stupid here. Alright, there wasn't anything up there. Yeah, Burger, it's a black eye. It's fine. I just fell off my roof. Doing dumb shit. Alright, well, this is gonna be... Oh, hello, little guy. What's going on, little buddy? And just kind of like Dark Souls, sometimes you just find people who don't want to kill you. Do you like this or Ori better? I think I like this better. But it's more to my sensibilities. See what he's thinking. Whoosh. Is that the sound of a... Is that the sound of a caged... Oh, there's a... Wait. Waste. Okay, that's where it is. The Queen Station. Okay. That sounded like... So, one of the collectibles in this game is there are little grubs who are trapped in cages. And that sounds like one. Maybe? Yeah? Where are you, little guy? Oh. Grub Daddy is my favorite character. I like Grub Daddy a lot, too. Yeah, I'm not seriously hurt. I mean, it hurt, but I'm fine. I'm recovering. It happened on the 4th, and I got my stitches out this morning. Everything's healing just fine. Every time someone asks about his eye, you have to eat one of those every flavor jelly beans and hope you don't get something nasty. Did anyone record it? No. Sadly. I took some pictures, before and afters. Definitely the full story. The full story will be on Dude Soup this week, so tune in for that. Also, what kind of new media rock star would I be if I didn't cash in on any life event to the fullest extent of making people watch a YouTube video? Don't bother. I'm gonna go do some dumb shit on this roof. Everyone put your phones away. Definitely don't record everything. But yeah, the Dreamers are interesting because they're... I've only done one other one. They're kind of like dungeons. You go inside these buildings and then there's this self-contained area with enemies and platforming. And... Christ. Oh, Lord. Her! Man, those guys come after you. Fuck! It's actually really hard to not get hit by those fuckers. You play Hollow Online? No, or Halo Online. Hollow? No, I did not. I don't know. I didn't really care. Halo wasn't ever really my flavor. Fuck. Hello, newborn psycho. Polygon wouldn't write shit about this. I'm not a transitioning queer game developer making a game about lesbian fire ants in the Serengeti or something. Ow! I'm just some gross-ass white dude that plays video games. Hey, Kinson? Been a while, man. How's it going? Thursday night stream? Hey, what? It's not Thursday. It's not Thursday anywhere, is it? I'm trying to think of how datelines work. I don't... Oh boy. Oh shit. Umu! It's a Metroid! Aye! Alright, alright. That's how this is gonna work. Oh shit, alright. What? Oh, okay. What? Hey, oh, hey, I got a buddy. Thank you. No, no! I like this. Hey, little buddy. Could you slash it again for me? Get him! Okay, this is the cycle. No, you were supposed to... Fuck. That's the other weird thing about Hollow Knight is... Oh, shit, that's fast. Alright. I might die. I'm dead. Boy, you cannot stop moving. Wow, okay. Thanks for the resub, Kodiak. Did I try Wizard of Legend? No, I haven't played that. Have any contacts at Bethesda who would want to buy design or share in some profit of neat shirts that are popular for a room party? No, Pillar, no, I do not. I don't know anyone. No, I don't know anyone at Bethesda that would be interested in merch. Yeah, I agree. Polygon's video stuff is a lot better than their written. Well, that's not fair. It's... Their video stuff is for a different audience than their written stuff. It's definitely, and in that regard, I think it's probably pretty appropriate. I think their written stuff is for people who want written content, and their video stuff is for people in video content. And those tend to follow some, not necessarily rigid, but classical stereotypes. You would really love Wizard of Legend. I got it on Switch and it's so addictive. Okay, I'll check it out. I heard that Hands of Fate 2 is coming to Switch. Some people recommended that very highly, so I'd like to check it out. And I saw Cosmic Star Heroine's coming to Switch. That's fucking great! I got it on PC, but I never really finished it. I'd play that shit on Switch all day. But yeah, somebody was asking about the Jessica Price thing. I did finally read up on that. While... Okay, just my opinion, alright? I don't have the full story. None of us do. Except the people who work at ArenaNet. While there super are examples of women getting shit on and getting dealt raw deals and double standards and all that stuff, I don't think that's one of them. I don't think so. So, I think she was primed to expect a certain kind of behavior and saw that behavior where it wasn't quite there. I'm sure there are situations where she was mansplained or whatever. I'm sure it's happened, but it wasn't happening then. And maybe she was just having a bad day or something. But I don't think the martyr routine is quite appropriate in that circumstance. But you know what? It's also none of my fucking business, so... Get him! So whatever. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a war. It's not a war for for like fan ownership, like a lot of people are making it out to be. Somebody mouthed off on Twitter and got fired, and I think that's really what it amounts to. She wants to make it about a big thing. It's not really about a big thing. Ow! Ooh, I got that. As near as I can tell, it's not about a big thing. She was kind of mean to a dude who's actually pretty respectful and willing to engage the right way. Odds are other people weren't. That doesn't really excuse that, though. Just because you were done a certain way in the past doesn't excuse... doesn't excuse it. You're not owed reparations. What are you talking about? It doesn't really warrant dwelling on too much. Just someone got fired for being pretty snarky to like a streamer influencer in a given community. It was then like made to be like, oh, it's not fair. I guess on one level I can understand. On one level I can understand, but on the other one I can't. Some people are like, it reminds me of when, yeah, Peter was fired as well. That's what I think is odd, and that's what I think is. There's a lot about that doesn't add up on the surface, and some people will take that to mean, oh, there's a conspiracy or whatever, or it must be sexism. I take that to mean there's stuff we just don't know. There's stuff that we don't know that makes it make sense. And when I think about it that way, and typically this is what derives me, what helps me arrive to the truth. I think somebody in another stream was saying it's the Judge Judy axiom of, if it doesn't make sense, it's not true. So to me, two people getting fired because one person got a little mouthy on Twitter doesn't make sense. And two people getting fired because one person mouthed off on Twitter because because an entire fan base controls the hiring and firing of an entire company also doesn't make sense. What makes sense to me, and this is pure speculation, what makes sense to me is that I have to abstract it because I don't want to talk about people that I've never met and don't know. But what makes sense to me is that somebody was like, there was already some tension there, and this was too much. Like this got to the point where we can't ignore this anymore. I'm sorry, but you've created a number of problems that no one saw, and now you're creating problems that everyone sees. And this is an escalation that we can't tolerate. Like, this is not going to a place that we think will be good for us as a company or you as an employee, so we're going to have to let you go. And the fact that they did it to both of them, it's like, okay, this is going to a place that's bad, and it will get worse, so we're just gonna call it here. Is what makes sense to me. But if you apply that logic, it's basically saying that they were in the wrong, which is not what I'm trying to say, because I don't know. I don't know. Same goes for most people that get fired, I think. Same goes for a certain former Polygon video person. Makes sense. She was saying she was glad Total Biscuit died. Yeah, I mean, she does have a legacy of saying things that any rational thinking adult would think, this will invite conflict for no reason. Some people like to do that. Totally fine. You can do that on your own time, on your own dime. But when you do that about a company product, then it becomes a problem. And if you have a legacy and a history of doing that about a company product, that becomes a serious problem. So, in my experience, even seeing people make pretty high-profile fuck-ups, one doesn't get you fired, unless it's super high-profile, and this wasn't really that high-profile. The Atomore thing was pretty bad, because that is... Microsoft was already on, like, to relate it to that, Microsoft was already on the back foot in terms of PR, and now they got this dude saying the exact wrong thing. That's a we have to make an example situation, and I'm sorry, dude, like, you did great work, but fuck me, you said the exact wrong thing at the exact wrong time, and it's super high profile right now, and I'm sorry, dude. that's one of those situations. Like, the context sort of makes that make sense. This, she was just being kind of rough with a streamer. That's bad, but not enough to get fired. So for me, it makes sense that there was more tension there. Hey, little guy. Hey, buddy. Anyway, so there you go. That's my thoughts on the matter. That's all it is. Computer question. This problem just started 10 minutes ago, but my screen randomly blinked black for a second and here and there. Hasn't done this at all until now. Yeah, check your... reseat your cords. Must be a good podcast topic. Great suggestion, Jackson. You should watch the podcast this week. Aside from that, there can be quirks about like refresh rates and stuff like that. Hey, Andrew. Don't worry about being late. Oh, I'm missing Laura. Damn it. Oh, Austin CK. The best way to send in suggestions for our netting? You can DM them to me on Twitter, send me a message on Reddit. Those are both pretty good. So sorry. Andrew, in time I might find it within myself to accept your apology, but right now I can't. I'm sorry. Friend of mine has done pretty well with the design of shirts this last year. It's the only guy to really get into that. Everyone take a peek. I like that atomic blast your thirst away. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say you explicitly need... Oh yeah, you gotta kill the dreamers for some reason. That's another one of those, like... That's kind of fucked up. And then you gotta suck them up. But yeah, I don't know that you necessarily need Bethesda's permission to like try and sell those or anything. Now that I can move my mouse to both monitors, how do I play games on one and watch Lawrence on the other? Captain, that's pretty easy. So, in Windows display settings, you designate one monitor as your primary, and then just put the window on the other. Sometimes that doesn't work. Some games can get weird about display, especially if it's full screen. That can Windows will rearrange your windows for some reason. But if Windows borderless usually stays in place. So. Oh hey, Ryan. I know that I'll play it 30 minutes and never touch it again. Yeah, I was lucky. I had the flights to and from Alaska to dive into this game, so. Aw, you helped me out, buddy. I appreciate that. What happened to your eye? Dave, I fell off the roof of my house watching fireworks on July 4th. If you have the power, always use Windows borderless. Yeah, it's typically better. If you don't have to worry about G-Sync or SLI or any of that weird shit, just use Windows borderless. Back in the day, giving a game exclusive full screen would make Windows dedicate a little more resources to it, and it'd usually run better. That's not really the case anymore. It is for some very few games, but by and large, just having a window as the active window will make it run as good as it's going to. Hello, always Abacus. How many hours in am I? 14, 15, somewhere in there. I would guess maybe just a little more. All right. Remember San Diego's firework display from 2012? Still think about that sometimes. I don't. I wasn't living in LA in 2012. I don't remember what that icon down there is. I'm gonna go check that out. Did you get to see any of the Alaskan scenery? I did, Rainer, and it was goddamn gorgeous. Did you enjoy the Northern Lights? They weren't there when I was there. Maybe they were? I didn't see them. Yeah. Outstanding. Ugh. I'll just start lying about where I got a black eye from. Some guy was talking shit. He ain't talking no more. Oh. What? Was the trip to Alaska a company trip? No. It was Matt Peak's wedding. That's not a company thing. Oh, they sent off every firework at the same time by accident and lit up the whole damn city YOLO style. That's awesome. Oh, it's the bank. That's right. Oh, there's this other thing. Yeah, Matt Peak got married last Friday, July 7th. That's pretty great. I didn't know about that. Alright, well, there's another thing I haven't been to over here. Now that I have the ability to go into acid, I think I can do that. Yes. No, I keep trying to... Why is everyone surprised about Peak's marriage? People don't pay attention to every facet of our lives. It's fine. I accept this. This is also why I try to be a little laid back when people keep asking about my eye. I would do that. You know? Hey! Oh my gosh, these little guys are so cute. This is Dark Souls cute. Never heard he was dating someone? Yeah, they got engaged a while ago. Patriarch, thank you for the resub. You guys don't need to feel bad that you didn't know. You certainly don't need to explain it. I don't expect my life or the lives of my coworkers to be central to yours. A passing acknowledgement, good enough. But you certainly don't need to be abreast of every life moment. Oh, the platforms fall down. Cool. Here's a video of those fireworks. Turn down the sound. Here, I'll just cue that. Ooh! That's amazing! Whew. This game is creepier than Dark Souls. Its cuteness is unsettling. I'd agree with that car. Yeah. Yeah, the cuteness of it. Oh, look at a little spike body. The cuteness of it does make it extra creepy when you have to do seemingly dark and creepy things like beat something to death and then suck up its essence. And it just sits there staring at you. Oh. Oh, well that's how you open that door. Okay. Ugh. The ability to shut those black doors off has to be in this area, right? There's so many of them concentrated here. That feels like a thing. Why is there running water over here? Hey, Patty. I'm really enjoying this game, too. The hints that the things you have to do aren't inherently heroic gives you this weird vibe. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you'll like encounter... It's kind of Metroid in the way that there are a lot of just natural... Like these little guys. You wouldn't say that they're like good or bad. They're just living creatures buzzing around the planet. They don't really attack you. They're just kind of in the way. They hurt you if they touch you. Then there are things that are clearly alive or sentient that attack you. They're like after you. That are like maybe clearly evil or antagonistic. And then there's some stuff that's clearly alive and sentient and don't attack you. You have to kill for some reason, or you can. Yeah. Yeah, Patty, the world building is really good. Are you gonna try to hurt me? Yay! Yes, you are. Ah, yeah. God damn it. Ugh, of course there's spikes on the bottom. Yeah, the art style is phenomenal. This game painfully hard. I was thinking about getting it, but I'm trash at games. It's tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tough. There's some super hard stuff you don't have to do, but even the default flow it's pretty tough. If you're not like mediocre at action platformers, you can try it, but it'll paddle you. It'll give you a good paddling. Especially since it doesn't tell you where to go. I would feel more comfortable recommending it to people who are maybe not so familiar with platformers if there were a mechanic that made sure you visited the worlds in the right order. But if you're not good at platforming, oh hey, map man is around. There's a bench up here. Yeah, odds are you can wander into places that are well beyond your intended place there in the game. So on top of it generally being fairly difficult. Oh, this is one of the ghost peoples. So like Caliph and Farah Orthop. That's like a squabbling couple. But they're ghosts, and I can absorb them with my nail. So I'm going to, but like, is that... That's kind of weird to do. But yeah, the humming is the map maker. So the map maker is super important because you don't know where you're going in any area until you buy his map. So they make him hum really loud, and there's like discarded pieces of paper around him to make sure that you know when you're close so that you can buy the map and see where you are and what you have and haven't been to. Are those achievements? That's what that is, right? That finally made sense. It was called Mapmaker after I bought a map. I was just like, okay. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I've been getting those the whole game, and I'm like, what is that shit? Okay, alright, I get it now. There are Nintendo achievements that doesn't really matter. Riley, environmental details that matter, this game is all about that. Macus, thank you for the reset. Let's appreciate that. But yeah, so like, this thing, this sign, it tells you that a bench is that way. But when you first start the game, you have no idea what that icon means. You gotta put it together. You playing on this on Switch? Yes. It's Switch controller. I waited until it came out on Switch, and I'm actually pretty glad I did. Like I said, I really dug into it on the plane, and that was a very enjoyable experience. Every aspect of this game matters to the game. Yeah, it does. So these doors, I think this late in the game, I may have finally figured out the mechanic of these fuckers. They open when you kill all the enemies in an area, right? I think. Burp! Shit. I was gonna get it on PC, but when I got a Switch, I figured it'd be perfect for that. It is perfect for that. It's a decent Switch port too. KGE, thank you for the Prime sub. Shit! I mean, it's a dumb thing to say, right? A decent Switch port, but holy crap! I've played some like mid-tier PC games that fuck you. See, that's one of those troll moments. No! God. Or they know you're gonna land there, and they know you're gonna be distracted because you just finished 2 fucking hard jumps, and of course they're gonna put a goddamn little monster that's gonna jump on you. Did you imagine if that was your last life, like your last health? You just fucking throw the controller across the room, motherfucker. I mean, it's not so bad. You just have to run back, and there was a bench right there. But shit. Heard of DLC for Global Defense Force. You mean Earth Defense Force? Any chance you and the Final Screw will play it? This gameplay has been some of my favorites. I didn't know there was... I don't know that there's DLC for EDF. There's like gun packs and stuff, but... Fuck, I'm gonna die. Come on. Huh. Maybe not. Hahaha, piece of shit. Okay. Huh. What did that... Oh, maybe that opened the door. Oh yeah, that's a thought I didn't ever quite get to complete. Oh, I did open the door. Great. I'm gonna go to the bench again. One of the unique mechanics about this game that makes it pretty fucking weird is that when you swing your nail and hit an enemy, it shoves you back and it shoves them back too. So that makes the platforming really tricky when there are enemies around. You can use it to your advantage sometimes, but also it can fuck you real hard. And there are charms that you can equip that will remove that or change it, like it'll knock enemies back more or remove your knockback. But yeah, it's really interesting. Compensating for that pushback can ruin your life. Yeah, it can. Especially if you're like trying to hit enemies in the middle of platforming like that. It almost knocked me off. And then you fall and you start sliding on the wall, and then you panic jump, and then you jump into spikes, and you hit an enemy and then hit into spikes, so you lose even more health. And life just gets real painful. Slightly broken both my PS4 controllers playing the first Kingdom Hearts. That game is such a pain in the ass. Holy shit, man. I empathize fully. The Shadow Sora fight, I did it on stream, and it was a dark time. Urgh. First Kingdom Hearts will make you rage. Yeah, that camera's not hot, and the boss design is not the best. The combat mechanics not the greatest. That is definitely a game that got popular on novelty. I guess I should be more fair to it. The whole like action RPG thing that they did with that game was unique. It was unique and really cool. Shadow Sora on Prime Mode wasn't that hard. It takes more dodging than anything. The attack patterns, like, Shadow Sora can just choose to uppercut forever, though. It appears to be totally random. And yeah, you just have to mash dodge, but... fucking Christ. I can't dodge if the attack is as big as the platform I'm standing on. Hey. Boy. Oh boy. That's uncommonly graceful of this game. Oh, I should go check it. Stop is your friend. Oh. I guess. Oh. Oh, hold on. Let me go to the bench first. Just gotta cast arrow. That's all. Remember that shit? Yeah, and I'd start to cast it, and then he'd uppercut me, and I'd die. I do remember that. Very well. There we go. Ah. Is he gonna play music? No! No! No, 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 no! It was an accident! I hope it comes back. Oh, no! Man. That looks pretty, though. Little Bugmans. Did you ever finish Celeste? I didn't. If not, will you be streaming again? Probably, yeah. Was that thing you broke? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Do you know? You know just as much as I do. I know that I broke it. Ow. Ow! Damn. What? What? Oh, I guess his corpse exploded. Alright. Control enemy placements. Okay. Yeah, those guys shoot spikes after death. Yeah. Figured that out a little bit too late. Damn it. What do you use 32 gigabytes of RAM for? Genuinely curious. I mean, to be honest, not a lot. What's that? Why is that squelching? Oh, it's because it's hitting the spikes. Okay. It's basically room to grow. I mean, sometimes I will bring in pretty big files into Premiere, but no, there's not a whole lot that uses that much RAM. Wait, I've been here? Oh, wait. Huh? Oh god. Oh, fuck this place. I know this music. I'm getting out of here. God. So yeah, that can yank a lot of RAM. Also, it's just Windows can be weird about if you give Windows a lot of RAM, it will try to use it. And page swapping can slow down your system a little bit. So RAM's cheap. I figured why not. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of reason. So like, let's see here. Right now, I'm not running anything, but yeah, like just with a few Chrome tabs open, it's 6 gig. That's not even running a game. So, and I tend to multitask a lot. I'll usually have like a Twitch stream open and a game and stuff like that. So, I just wanted to make sure that Windows had all the free RAM it could take. What's under your eye? Did you finally get a face tat? I did. I wanted to be hard. Nah. I fell off my house, cracked my head on a concrete wall. So now I got a big old black eye. And a giant gash that has been sewn shut. Use it or lose it. Chrome just expands itself to what you have. Yeah. Man, that's... So I try to follow people on Twitter I don't necessarily agree with. And... because I don't want to, like, get to where I only... Oh, hello. Woo. I don't want to get to where I'm only, like, seeing opinions from people that think exactly like I do. I'd like to make sure that I at least, on a daily basis, practice tolerance of other viewpoints and stuff like that. And some people I follow just because I'm just like, yeah, just like, I just like getting mad at them. And invariably, these people will eventually say something that's just so eye-rolly that I can't anymore. Now, when it comes to Chrome and RAM usage, I do recall Arthur Guise of X-Polygon fame, who is probably a wonderful fellow, and people have attested as such. Shit. But there was, like, of the many things he would mouth off about that I could just pass. I recall at one point, yeah, shit. He was like, there is no reason Chrome should use this much RAM. And I remember just thinking, like, dude, you're not a developer. You don't know anything. You don't know anything about how Chrome or how operating systems allocate RAM. Come on, bro. Like, out of all of them, that was the one that was just like, alright, never mind. Never mind. I follow a lot of Polygon writers. Only a few of them have made me eye roll to the point where I unfollow. So. But I do remember that one. I guess I was also probably in just kind of a bad mood that day, I think, and it was just like, bleh, come on, bro. How is RAM supposed to function? Yeah, I mean, yeah. The thing is, like, RAM is not like a processor. Using a lot of it isn't a bad thing. That's why it's there. And if Chrome wants to take it, let it. Ow. God, those things are actually pretty tough to dodge. Alright. I want to get some distance so I can... You follow the McElroys? Not really, no. don't know. They're super internet popular, I guess. I've never really understood why. But to be fair, never really watched a lot of their content, so... Ah, fuck. Fuck! God, sometimes the movement patterns of enemies are just so weird. And they're just like attuned to be exactly where you're going to go. Took a lot of dumb hits. Hurt! Ah. They're just super funny, very genuine, and good-hearted people. Okay. I don't really listen to a lot of podcasts. So. Do you watch Overlord? No. And somebody else was asking, I haven't really caught up on My Hero. Yeah. Master of Rage. No, I haven't finished Season 2 yet, so... I should, though. I enjoyed it. Jacob was telling me that show gets nuts. And I am down. They did a really good job making the jump distances in tune with the enemy environment. It all feels intentional. It really does, for sure. Steins Gate playthrough on Twitch. What is that? What is Steins Gate? What kind of game is that? Ella Phantom, thank you for the cheer. I'd rather play games than watch more shows. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel most of the time. Despite being in gaming content, I don't watch a lot of it. I just play a lot of games. I don't know if that makes me better or worse suited to make gaming content. Because there isn't definitely an angle of needing to know what's popular and what people want and what's working. Oh, it's a visual novel. A lot more elements than the average visual novel. One of the most well-animated shows ever, Steins Gate? Yeah. I don't know. I guess. Is it like a visual novel in the way that Danganronpa is a visual novel? Or in the way that like Persona is a visual novel? So the old game Yuno is coming to Switch. Isn't that a porn game? I'm down though. There's a game on Switch that has titties in it. It's not very good, but it has titties in it. You better believe I played that. Why are you smoking? No reason? Alright. There's a lot of advantage in being oblivious to other content as well. See, Milkshake, I tell myself that, but I think that's just me trying to justify my laziness. I do... Yeah, I feel like there is a lot of sameness that comes in YouTube content, and I feel like not consuming that content means that I am immune. Like, I can't even accidentally slip into, like, speech patterns or behavior patterns that are synonymous with success on YouTube or something like that. So, I'm sure that means that, holy shit. I'm sure that means I will not ever be mega famous or whatever, because I think there's an element of, like, imitation that's kind of required there, but... Jeez. I thought there was supposed to be a bug station around here. That was kind of cool. It's good to... Wait. Could be a really good thing. Not watching games and playing them does give more of an advantage to commentary. Like pro sports, a professional athlete would be better suited to comment what is best than an armchair quarterback. Sort of. But a professional athlete may not be entertaining. You can be knowledgeable and not be engaging. Yeah, Air Fusion, sorry. I have explained the black eye a few times, but the short version is I fell off my house. Fell off my roof. Climbed up there and fell down. But if you want the long version, you can watch the podcast this week. Buy a Casper mattress and all that shit. Err! Thought that might be like a pathway or something. I hear you. Okay. Those little bastards make me edgy sometimes. What the fuck is that? Holy shit, that looks intense. Is that another dreamer? No. Is it? No? Huh. Check how I'm enjoying the game. I love it. I really, really enjoy it. I'm having a great time with this game. Ugh. And then it does stuff like that. Surprised you haven't touched the series. It's not close to either Persona or Danganronpa as far as I can tell. Traditional visual novel gameplay that have twists on the endgame. Oh, okay. See, that's the thing. I'm not a huge fan of visual novels. I played a handful of them. I'm gonna be honest. Most of the visual novels I played have pretty garbage writing. It's like anime tropes, but without the animation. So I'm like, why would I read a book of this? Can't see anime titties jiggle. And a visual novel, you actually can. Ah! That's the joke. Fuck. What? Steingate is quite a bit more nuanced. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should give it a shot. Hmm. Oh, you can watch the anime? Oh, well, there you go. Okay. Is the anime structured like a visual novel? Because I remember watching Higurashi and being confused as shit. And then I was like, oh, it's a visual novel. It's an anime version of a visual novel. Got it. So they're going to do, like, multiple storylines. They're going to pick different dialogue options. Okay. I didn't get that's what you were going for, but now I get it. Is it kind of structured like that? It's a more linear story? Okay. So I'll trust you guys on this. Is there a reason to... Is there a reason to play the visual novel over just watching the anime? They take elements of all the roots? Okay. Okay, so there are multiple roots. Sub or dub? I'm usually more of a dub guy, to be honest. I usually... If I watch something, it's typically while I'm doing something else. Usually playing a video game, so... subtitles make that hard to do. Or like cooking, or cleaning, doing chores. Most anime are not, like, also not interesting enough to really require or occupy my full attention. Whenever they decide to actually spend budget and have whoa! Oh god. Shit. Yes. Whoa! Okay. Oh. What? Hey! Oh, fuck! It comes right at you! Yeah. How did I not die just then? Please die, please die! Oh! That was close. That was real close. Cool. Oh. 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 My next upgrade for the nail was at 1200 too, so I can go check out what that is now. Whew. Whew. That was a clincher. That was close. What? Wait. Oh! 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 Perfect! You ever finished New Vegas? Fuck no. No, 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 no. I'm still gonna play that too. I debated playing it tonight, but I'm really feeling Hollow Knight, so I decided to do this. Cool. Awesome. Man, I will say this game really nails the feeling of like, when you unlock a door and you're like, finally I can get back here. Thank fuck. It feels so good. Steins Gate gonna get uber nerdy as part of the Science Adventure series, i.e. Chaos Head, Robotics Notes, Steins Gate, and Chaos Child. I've heard of Chaos Child. I haven't heard of any of the other ones, so. See, I also, the thing that scares me sometimes is there is this thing. And it's kind of a uniquely Japanese thing. Let's call it the Kingdom Hearts effect. Where, they will intentionally obfuscate and hyper-complicate a story and sprinkle it across multiple properties so that you have to play all those things multiple times and play all of them so you can even start to piece together a story. Does Steins Gate have a story and characters and dialogue that can be understood and appreciated? Or is it just gibberish until you play it for 20 hours and it starts to click together? You know, or read the wiki, Otter. Yeah, there's a lot of that. What's this here about Marvel Puzzle Quest sponsoring Latest Dude Soup? They're sponsoring Latest Dude Soup. It's awesome. You're tired. Browncoat Bobzilla. Way drunker than I thought. I'd absolutely love to meet you and hang out. Enjoy your night. Well, thank you. Enjoy your night as well. Sleep well. Hopefully you have a good drunken slumber. The kind where you're just like, just totally laid out and dead. So yeah, as you can see, like the map in this game is still huge. Incredible. Let's see, wait. Was that more information than I gave you? Huh? Are you guys going to PAX West? I don't think so. And since Rooster Teeth has been scaling up their own events, they sort of they've been scaling back on sending us to other events. No, let's see here. The URL off the top of my head, let's see if I think I do know it, actually. I had to say it enough times today. Yeah, okay. Here, let me send it to you in chat. Just try Fury. I played it a little bit. I never finished it, though. Is that out on Switch, too, right? So just... There you go. So yeah, if you have to be a new player, but you can get some recruit tokens to start your collection. All right, let me check Nail Boy. I think my teleport thing is still there, so I can just warp there. Although I don't know if they let you warp. They do. Okay. Yeah, only new players. Sorry. All right, what you got for me? Yeah, the dream guys are like, I don't know what that means. What is that? What is that? Ugh. So that's... The teleport uses one essence? Oh. I didn't know that. Okay. That's good to know. Also, Tornado or Otter, whoever's played this game, maybe you can tell me. Sometimes I will kill an enemy and I'll get one essence out of it. Just randomly, seemingly. I don't know why or what that is or what that means. Is that just like a random thing? Sometimes you kill a bug and you get an essence? Or is there some kind of reason to that? I don't know. Boop. Where... I can't remember where else was I gonna go. Oh, they added a random essence drop to compensate for Dreamgate costing one essence. Okay. It happened in the same update that added Dreamgate. Huh. Okay. So this was this early access, or they patched that or something? Why the hell is this game aesthetic? I didn't expect to like the visuals as much as I do. And I really do like them quite a bit. Alright, where am I headed now? It's part of a DLC update. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. Ba 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 ba. Well, I was just in the gardens. Yeah, there's There's two places I haven't been yet in the gardens, so I'll go back there and explore that. Look at all that space to go on the right to go in Dirtmouth. Weird. I thought I went over there. Wait, to the right. Dirtmouth? Trying to be clever. What do you mean? That's Crystal Peak. What are you talking about? What you talking about? You're trying to send me hints, Otter. You're intriguing me right now. Oh, that's right. I was going to go back to Grub Daddy. I'll go there. I am not allowed to tell you. I know you're not. All the bug mining the crystals, saying how she buried her family, tore me to shreds. Oh yeah, I remember that. The first time I went, that little bug was like, "Hey, I have a friend. Hey, you want to mine with me?" And I was like, "Oh, cool. I got a little bug friend." When I went back later, the bug friend was all like freaked out and scared and was kind of scary. I was like, "What happened to bug friend? You were so nice, and now you're all like freaked out." Benny beat Mario Odyssey. Nice. That game's fun. I never did Darker Side of the Moon. I need to. I'm gonna hang on to that. Oh yeah, somebody was asking about Pyre. I started it, but I didn't finish it. Alright, fine. I'll check to the right of all this thing in Dirtmouth. There's nothing over here. There's this guy, who's like, is your soul tainted? I guess not. I don't know what that means. All I can figure is that if you die and you don't want to run back to your corpse, or your void soul, you can have this guy restore you for, I'm guessing, some geo? I don't know. But yeah, like, there's nothing over here. What you on about, Otter? Did I beat it? Yeah, I beat Mario Galaxy. I didn't, like I said, I didn't beat Harder Side of the Moon or anything. Yeah, Creepyshank, thank you for the Prime sub. I'm gonna have him make this noise again.
Really?
Jesus. Think you're gonna get dead cells? I think so. Insta boner. I played that game early access on PC, and I really enjoyed it. Okay. Oh yeah. Good that he's over here. But yeah, this is like the starting area, and I guess due to story reasons now it's all fucked up. Steins Gate is not Kingdom Hearts anime convoluted, stands on its own. It only makes the other games a little more interesting, knowing how spoilers work. Okay. Shower on me, Grub Daddy. Yeah. So yeah. The grubs are really cute. You find them in little cages, you save them, and then when you go, Grub Daddy gives you some pretty serious geo rewards, and then also just like it explodes. So for people who play this game, there was one thing that happens with those grubs one time, and that freaked me the fuck out. Because I did the thing, and then I put the switch down because I was on a plane, and I like took a sip of water. I had my earbuds in, and I heard myself get hit, and I was like, what? And then I looked back, and I was like, motherfuck! that got me. I really like that. Alright, so let me think. Oh, right. I was gonna buy He's gonna buy an upgrade. Sure. So there are like hell. Oh, I can just finish it off. Cool. There are you can buy things that give you more health. You can buy things that give you more soul, which is like the healing / magic stuff. Oh, okay. This could have saved you hours of waiting room time recently. Yeah, sorry. It's here now, though. I have been sitting on this game for a while because I knew it was out on PC, and I was like, no, this is a Switch game. And I'm going to get it on Switch. Oh! He got all his maps, so he came home! There he is, he's sleeping up there! Little guy. Ah, that's really cute. Okay. England v France is already trending. Is that the next match? I saw France won against, what was it? Belgium today? That is really cute. Did I just start playing Hollow Knight? 2 or 3 days ago. No, 4 or 5 days ago. Something like that, yeah. And yeah, I'm having a great time. Alright, it'll be the final if England beats Croatia. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my god, England's gonna lose their damn minds. So who else is still in the World Cup? Oh, hard not to be happy with the state of indie games nowadays. Went from Ho-Kum to this in only a decade, for sure. There were so many great indies. There are so many, and they're not even just like you said, like Ho-Kum was fun, but what kind of bums me out is that there are people who are still bitching about shit like Battlefront 2, and this game exists. Just shut up and play this game instead. Play this, buy it, reward games like this with money, and it's fine. It's fine. Just don't... Yeah. Why do you have to... Like, you don't have to shout. Just play the fun game. I don't know. It's weird to me. Because, just, again, and this is something I say often, but the state of gaming now is just so good. It's got everything for everyone, no matter what you want. It's there, and there's a good version of it. So, for a while, there was everything, but some of the things weren't so great. Everything is great. Some things aren't, but why focus on that? Play the good thing. Whatever. Whatever, man. People gonna be mad. I'll just keep scrolling on Twitter. Just keep on scrolling on by. Alright, where's it going? Alright, gardens. But yeah, the fact that a game like this costs $15 fucking dollars, are you kidding me? Is this Game of the Year contender? That's hard to say. That's hard to say. So that's when it gets weird, right? Like, not that the two are comparable, but in a way they kind of are. How do you stack a game like this against something like God of War? That's when it's like... One is certainly more expensive. One's got more polygons. At that point, it's kind of purely down to taste. What's your flavor? They're both executed so well. And how do you justify one being Game of the Year over the other? I don't know. But that, again, that's the point of taste. Shit. Oh, wait. Yes, I remember this room, I think. This game fall off the roof contender? No, there's only one. Only one, and that's me. If diving off the roof doesn't get me trending gamer of the year, I'm gonna fall off something even taller. This is the Traitor's Child. I'm guessing I have to have an item or something to activate this. It's true, God of War doesn't have Grub Daddy. And it never will. You should play Night in the Woods. Yeah, I haven't played that yet. That's another, like, that came out on Switch. Great Switch game. Speaking of, like, kind of spooky indie games, Oxenfree is another game I started playing on Switch and haven't quite finished yet, but I enjoyed it. I kind of wish, I wish Don't Nod would put all the Life is Strange's out on Switch. That's what I want. It'd be nice if Telltale put some of their stuff out too, but I kind of fell out of Telltale. Did you play Captain Spirit? Hey, Giant Panda. I made Stephanie play the first part of it. And that sure is a Life is Strange game for It is super well voiced. I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, the voice acting in in Oxenfree is really good. Like, way better than it has a right to be. Man. This is, again, one of those things. Like, everything's great. Everything's so great. Why does that game as good as it is? Why does it have as good voice acting as it does? It shouldn't. But it does. Why? Indie games are supposed to be trash. I have Oxenfree, but I never got around to play it. It's pretty light on the game side of things, but that's okay. If you know what you're in for. It's legitimately creepy though. I'll give it credit for that. The audio in that game is superb. DMC HD collection. I did see someone tweet that the same cutscene director from Devil May Cry 3 is doing 5. I'm just like, yeah, that's good shit. And it reminded me that I need to add a lot of classy DMC3 cutscenes to my video bumpers. The intro is really good, of like Dante surfing enemies and eating pizza, but my favorite, there's one with Lady, I think it's the beginning of level 6. And another cute thing about DMC3 that I remember is that they put the number of the level in all the intro cutscenes. And she does this like really cool ballet shit with a rocket launcher fighting a bunch of enemies. And like shoots the ground and it leaves like a 6 on the ground. Let's see if I can do this. I want to add that one to my bumpers too, I remember that. Hey, so gay for the new Nero. Pretty cool, right? Getting bummed out not going to RTX because I don't get to see all these friends I've made. Honestly, thanks come to your stream, so thank you. Oh, Resonator, that's cool, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah. It can be tough when you're a student. There's time. I'd say take heart in that. Shit. Fuck. If you're young, you can grow up, get a job, get some spending money. If not this year, then there'll be another year. Okay. I played a little bit of the demo for Octopath Traveler. Everyone's getting real hot about that game. Which I guess I get. It's rubbing a pixel JRPG itch that hasn't really quite been scratched in a while. Holy shit, this jump's gonna be rough. I'm doing it for you, Grub Daddy! Shit, man. I don't know. The demo was interesting and really pretty, but a game like... I've played a lot of JRPGs that start strong and wear out quick. So... I'm gonna withhold judgment until I play the game. You really don't get the sense of a JRPG in a demo. Oh fuck. How do I cancel? I'm gonna hit the spikes. Urgh. Wow, okay. Woo! But yeah, the graphics for sure are real fucking choice. So, hey, how about... God, shit! Gaming's pretty cool now. Something like Octopath Traveler is getting made. Everyone that's like Herfter, if Square needs to make an old Final Fantasy again, and didn't play Dimensions or that other one. Fuck. What was the other one? Everyone was all fucking Herfter if Square make a new thing, and then they did and no one played it. God damn it! I need to hit something a little bit, get some more. I have to save. It worries me that the music shut down. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Give me a minute. Oh, I'm here now. Okay. Yeah, I know where this is. Shit, there's nothing to hit here. There's a thing to hit. Whoa, I almost just died! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Nope, nope, this isn't gonna work. Fuck. Why do Japanese make the best games? I don't know that they make the best games. I do think that for some reason Japanese developers seem to be intent to create games that aren't 100% clued into just being marketable. If that makes any sense? Crap, when's the last time I sat on a bench? That's really far. Do you guys have much to say in Funhouse's designs for the co-op pop-up store at RTX? Adam did. I wasn't involved with that process, but yeah, Adam coordinated that. God damn it. I need to smack a thing so I can get health. Oi! Ugh! Ugh! Nothing but spikes. What the fuck even is the co-op pop-up store? I don't really know. They're doing a pop-up merch store at RTX. That's pretty much all I know. They're gonna have very limited runs of merch there. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but they're trying to make Rooster Teeth merch a little more boutique. That's why they do runs, they do lines, and that's it. They'll design a whole new slate of merch, they'll sell it, and once it's sold, it's gone, and then you gotta wait for the next line. God, shit. Alright. I guess I'll try it. I don't want to die to a little fuzzy green man. Okay. I did it for you, Grub, Daddy! Fuck, that's... Grubs! Okay. Well, the irony is now I have... Grub! Hold on, I'm gonna heal before I let you out, because it's been weird before. Okay. There, if that doesn't qualify me to get a trending gamer trophy, I don't know what does. Even though that has nothing to do with being trending. Oh, okay. Alright, now where am I going? Oh yeah. This is another room where there's a bunch of spikes, and I'll probably hit a lot of them, so... What happens if you die while you're collecting these spirit orbs? Does it just cancel the collection thing? I thought there was one up there. Spirit orbs like red coins? Not really. It's a different kind of collectible that is more situational. There's a couple of different circumstances where you can get them. It's once you hit certain cutoffs of collecting those things, a certain NPC will like give you upgrades and unlocks and stuff like that. So. And then also, like, the weird spirit trees that shoot them out also give you lore if you hit them again after you do it. It's weird. It makes sense if you play the game. I promise. Oh, that was all of them. Alright. Alright. I guess I'll go back. Yeah, sure. in your dream essence. Yeah, the game is not gentle, that's for sure. But it's a really solid platformer. Feels really good to play. There's a lot of... So, let's see here. There you go. What's up, Rick? Welcome. Alright. Where else I've been... New Command and Conquer? Oh yeah, the mobile one? Gotta watch out. Don't have just all of the health in the world to be falling on spikes like that. Oh, right. Can't go there. I guess I've explored this area then. Do I really have to go back this way? True Mario Baseball is coming to Switch. I don't know. Er! I guess it's not a bad port. Er! If they decide to bring it over. Oh, Soda Boppins. Yeah, I guess Smash is their next big release. Go back to the... I haven't played Mario Tennis, no. It looks fun. From what I saw in the Direct, the design is interesting. Oh, thank you, Hydration Bot. Hold on. I will stay hydrated. Oh yeah, Captain Toad. That's this Friday, right? Magic trash can? Yeah, so yeah, I'm glad you're further than me in this too, because yeah, I actually I did open the stream with a lengthy disclaimer basically saying, hey, if you haven't played this, maybe don't watch this stream. Of course, leaving it open to people's discretion. Ideally, people would watch this and then buy the game, because it's a pretty good game. Alright, let's check out the map. Where have I been? There's a black door there. Actually, I need to... Let me put a marker there. I've been marking the black doors, so once I get the ability to pop them open, I know where to go. Oop, that's the wrong marker. There. Okay, so with the exception of that, it looks like I've explored the Queen's Gardens. So there's probably other double jump places I haven't gone. But that might have to wait for another stream. Because it's getting it's getting on towards sundown. How long is this game? I don't know. Somebody was asking for playtime. Let me check. Actually, it shows your playtime on your save, so I'll just look at that. Got close to 40 hours? Damn. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of optional stuff too. 30 plus hours? Fuck. Cool. I found the Colosseum. There's a Colosseum. So yeah. Took you 30 plus on first playthrough. I'm at 21. So yeah. It's a long game, and how do you know if you 100% it or not? Is there a completion percentage somewhere? Mm-hmm. Are there multiple endings? Are you serious? Don't say that. 30 plus for casual 100%? Okay. That sounds about right. 4 ending? No. That can't be right. There are multiple endings yet. People are saying confusing things. There is when you get close to the end. Okay. Where do you see achievements? Journal? No. Charms? No. Inventory? No. In the main menu? There's no in-game menu for it? What? 4 endings, 107% completion, achievements are in the main... Oh, okay. Quests. What is this? Ah, okay. Lost Kin. Yeah, Broken Vessel. Ugh. I think Lost Kin was probably the hardest fight I've done so far. That was the infected vessel. Shit, man. That was almost like Ninja Gaiden level fast. I haven't even gotten half the grubs? Dang. Bring peace to the gray monster. Okay, well, I've gone to every area then, I guess. Trials. Come on. Speedruns, goddammit. No! Steel Soul Mode? No! What is this? No, 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 no. I guess you get the Hunter's Mark by finishing the journal. Jeez. Grubs will be easier to find later. I'm guessing there's something you can buy to put them on your map. Oh, that's cool. Ah! Cool! Oh. Oh. Okay, so this is the DLC. Oh, Jesus Christ! They have a little poster for it! Oh my god! Oh, you're fucking kidding me! Ah. This game is here, and people waste their time bitching about Battlefront or Battlefield 5. I'm in Battlefield 5! Shut the fuck up and go play Hollow Knight. Fuck me. God damn. All the DLC was free? Of course it was. Jesus. Ferocious Knight, Protector of an Ancient Queen. Bosses upgraded. Map markers. Oh, okay. There's more DLC coming. Oh. Artistic Zombie, yeah, I would love to know, because the first 10 hours in this game are real intense. So it's worth buying on Switch. I have it on Steam, but I haven't started it yet. I'm enjoying it a lot, a whole lot. Expect stickers from this game at PAX or at RTX. Yes, I can put them on my computer. That's where I put most of my stickers. Cool. I was debating streaming this game because in a Dark Souls way, I guess it is the Dark Souls of Metroidvanias, because you do have a very personal experience with it, but you also get a whole lot by sharing that experience with other people, so... a great game. Anyway, that'll do it for me tonight. Sounds like 90s world music. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm gonna take a shower. Boy, it's a little steamy in here. It's been a little warm in California lately, so yeah. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.
I lied to myself that it was over. It wasn't over. And it would get worse before the end. You can't run from your past. love. Love hurts. When you're looking down the barrel of a gun, time slows down.
Rated M for mature.
Warlords is a fast-action game for 1 to 4 players, and it combines elements of Breakout with a game like Outlaw. If you play against 3 computer opponents, you will be the warlord in the upper left corner. Each opponent plays differently, and you should learn to recognize their styles. Of course, if you play against 3 other humans, you'll have to adjust your strategy. Here's our scouting report. The warlord directly beneath you is a 98-pound weakling who is easily faked out. You can kill him off right away with only a few well-placed shots to the side of the screen, carving a hole through his castle wall and then blasting him. The blue computer opponent wastes his time destroying the remaining blocks of the dead warlord's castle when he should be concentrating on our castle. We just wait for a chance to grab the ball and alternate our shots between the 2 remaining warlords. Use the same strategy you used on the green warlord on the opponent in the upper right-hand corner, but beware that he is very fast. You must be faster as you try to hammer at one section of his wall. Once you break through, a single well-placed shot will finish him off. Here's a super strategy. You can use the invisible shield of a dead warlord to deflect the ball on angles not normally available, if you can remember where it is. Watch this shot deflect off a shield you can't see and head right for the corner. Let it bounce around a few times, and the last warlord dies. The ball will appear at random in the new game, so be prepared to catch it if it comes your way. Then start faking out your opponents again.
Action, thrills, and adventures have been mainstays of the entertainment industry from the earliest days of silent movies like Great Train Robbery to current hits like Time Cop.
And what will never go out of style is an audience's enthusiasm for excitement and their desire for escapist entertainment. The number of nominees in this category is a reflection of both the popularity and the excellence of the action-adventure category. Take a look.
The nominees for the best action-adventure are Doom. The corridors are full of evil monsters waiting to wipe you out. Suit up as a space marine and try to rid the world of hate. Mega Race. Hit the road, Jack. Fast and, oh yeah, steer. Return to Zork. Your world is falling apart and everyone is counting on you to solve the puzzles and save the underground.
Ask that old fool how the road to the south is.
Jump Raven. Genetic experiments lead to high-stakes combat with the future in the balance.
If you get hosed, Earth's not gonna have much of a chance.
Critical Path. If you're going to be stuck in a nuclear holocaust, it might as well be with a beautiful chopper pilot turned survivalist.
Transmit an alert signal if you can still read me.
Welcome to my facility.
Super Street Fighter II. Journey round the world on a quest for supremacy. Only the strong survive this one. Tomcat Alley. Screaming action at lightning speed with your own jet fighter. Some missiles are thrown in just to keep things interesting. Super Metroid. The evil alien Metroids are after you, and there's a bounty on your head. Some days it doesn't pay to get up.
And the award for Best Action Adventure goes to Doom.
Thank you. On behalf of everybody at id Software, we'd like to thank the Academy for this award. We're honored. Thank you very much.
Viva Las Vegas!